Najibullah on strike. There he goes across and strikes it hard and high, but I think it's going to fall into no man's land and go across. Three fielders convert one. None of them could get to it.
A lot of power in that shot. The 150 is also up in the 17th over. It was pitched up and landing shot. Well, that was Brendan McCullum making a gallant effort on the boundary. Najibullah is a powerful striker. The many hits, they actually stay hit, and this is the third. Look at the third 50. It's come in less than 5 overs. That's how quickly they're going.
Stepping on the gas at the right time. Najibullah again, that movement for a strike. Outside the line of the off stump, and the bowler tries to get a full flow of the bat and off it went for the batsman.
Najibullah seriously stepping on the gas. That was a pacey delivery. But in the slot, that was the difference. And then those strong shoulders just came into action.
Oh, he's a powerful lad. The captain now getting worried. Mashafi Murtaza, some words of advice. Rubil Hussain line today to the left-handers. See the boundaries. I suppose some pretty close to the off stump, some in that corridor, and some a little wide. It's been a little bit of a mix. It's not been the consistency that is required to just tie up the batsman at the moment. To try and ensure he bowls it a little closer and maybe back of a length. That may be the trick to ensure that there's some seed of doubt in the batsman's mind. Ah, that's a good one. That's the one I'm talking about. Just a shade back of a length. And also got the height. One for the over. Signal by the umpire there.
Well, Masa Arshad, our statistician, says that the highest score chased down in this tournament so far is 168 by Kulna. And that was done against Rajshahi. That was in Mirpur. Nothing over 168 has been chased down. So they're already on course to go well past that.
Oh, he waits on that one and clouts it away. But there should be a fielder coming around. There he is. And just a couple of runs to finish off the 17th over. 158 for 4.
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
Look at the crowd really enjoying themselves. A bit of haze, a bit of smoke mixed with the fog here. I think possibly someone burning some. They're pretty happy with the position of the home team. 211 yesterday, on the way to a big score today. Oh, whipped that away. Nicely done. Chase on here. Who's going to win the race? Well, that's good work from Para.
He's been having a lot of work to do, Shamim. He has to run around. He's been called to do a lot of work here. And once again, running around on the boundary, preventing that ball going past him.
The senior statesman in the team, Ravi Bopara, Brendan McCullum, the ball's been following them. They've been really having to work hard. That smoke is coming from outside, possibly someone burning some wood outside. It happens at times. Some people do that to keep the mosquitoes away. This is the season, there are a lot of mosquitoes around, and possibly dust just blowing in. Yorker length, oh, the slinger malinga almost gets it through.
Yeah, that's his strength. Well, A few years ago, Lasith Malinga would have bowled it at 140 plus and beaten the batsman. He's getting the Yorker in, but just not been able to go past the bat because his pace is down. It's now at his best, he must be touching about the mid 130s to about 136, 137. We haven't seen that 140 to 145 delivery, which he used to be very capable of delivering.
Still generates a decent amount of pace. The last one about 134 actually. He's just drifting in line, but he's lucky. I think the batsman could have done a little better with that one. He's missed out on an opportunity to hit it down the leg side. Leg by signal by the umpire. Prodigious use of the towel there from Malinga. Then Fanzel today runs those yellow ball, the blue balls and the boundaries interspersed. He's content to play. He's deep in the crease. There you see him taking his stance. It's very unusual that. And even when he goes forward, he does not go that much forward. Interesting. And maybe, I don't know if he's adjusted because it's Lasith Malinga bowling.
Just looking to hit them on the up, I think. Just moving around in the crease. Obviously batsmen tend to do that. Trying to get the bowler off his length. Malinga into his third over. He's going at 10 plus. It's a bit unusual of him. Ashrafi has been good. Aidul just a solitary over. And Shahid Ghazi at the top has also been almost 9. So they've gone for a few runs in this game.
That's it past Malinga. The fielders converging on it. Think of a second run and not quite there. Yeah, just looking at those bowling figures, I wonder why Naidul was bowled one over and taken 1 wicket. There you go, 1 wicket for 4 runs. Why he hasn't been bowled yet when the batsmen are just settling in? And that begs the question why Mashrafi has not used Naidul. Surprised me. I think he's got to try something different. Batsman getting into the right groove, getting comfortable runs, heading for a big total. Yorker, nicely done by the bowler and well played by the batter. A dot ball to finish that over. 18 completed, 164 for 4. Just after over number 10, the big blocks started to be built by the batters of Chittagong Vikings. 1 or 2 odd overs when the bowlers have pulled it back. 15th was won because of that fall of the wicket. The crowd staying on, hoping that Chittagong Vikings can get 2 wins back-to-back at home. It's going to be Thisara Pereira into his last over. Has gone for 32, over 10 runs per over. That's also unlike Pereira, and be very parsimonious even if he doesn't take too many wickets. But now I think both these batsmen, Najibullah and Shtian Fanzel, will have to just throw caution to the wind. Go for almost chopped it on. Thankfully it went on to hit the pads after hitting the bat.
Pereira now resorting to bowl that Param delivery, big neck. Oh, that hurt. That certainly hurt. He was limping. I think hit the top of the boot.
Yeah, very painful. But at the other end, he's just flexing his feet. He's in a bit of pain, Najibullah. Hope it's nothing serious. Does not hamper his running. He's got an edge, and he's got his man, has he? Yes, I think he has. Took a bit of time for the batsman, who was a little disappointed playing a turn Fanzel and getting an edge. It was gobbled up by Mohammad Mittal.
Yeah, Big Nick. And Thisara Perera does the trick with that delivery. Look how square the arm is. Bit of shape away from the left-hander. And very big neck. Fanzel. Those Pereira strikes. It's 165 for 5. Fanzel's gone for 68.
Luis is new batter in, 131.2 his strike rate. He's going to need to do it at that because he hasn't got too many balls to face. He seems pretty relaxed. He's in the middle because of this. To reach that standing his ground was Jayant Fanzel and just got the toe and no problems for Mohammad Mittal at all. Easily taken, much to the delight of the bowler, not showing too much emotion.
Well, Big Nick. No question about that. But it's the shape that Pereira gets and the lengthy balls. Loose trees on strike. Got a short third man in. In fact, a deepish slip than a short third man.
And he almost induces another edge. That's very well bowled by Thisara Perera. Maybe getting a hint of reverse in this 19th over. The lowest dot ball percentage, BPL 17, is Mushfiqur Rahim, 24%, Arif ul Haq 26%, and Jayant Fanzel 27%. Trying to dig it out. This has been a good over. Just the 2 runs and a wicket from it. Just stemmed the flow of runs. They're looking for big scores, and he's done exceedingly well, has Thisara Perera.
Brilliant comeback in the over. He's not only had that big wicket of Fanzel, he's also bowled 4 deliveries and given away just 2 runs. Now what Rangpur will want him to do is go finish it on a high. Needs to keep it as low as possible, possibly 2 singles, nothing more.
Yes, he's done well. That wideish Yorker working very nicely for Thisara Perera. And you've got to have the confidence in yourself to actually deliver the your mind's telling you to. And at the end of the innings, to do that is not the easiest of jobs.
Yeah, under pressure, it's all down to experience and nothing else. And I think Pereira has a ton of those, ton of experience.
He's hit that but straight to the fielder. Excellent over from Thisara Perera. The chance, I think, is given him out, has he? Well, well, well. What about that? We'll have to have another look at that. He's given him out, then again he goes up to the third umpire. Gotta have a look at this.
But out? I think Rees just insisted that he goes upstairs. I mean, that's what he said. The initial said out. And then Lewis just wanted. The question is, did he drop the ball? But as long as that's all right. You could drop the ball after the bails have been dislodged. He had the bails was in the glove at the point of the bails coming off.
It seems to be the case, and that should be all right. That's going to be out. Yes, it's been confirmed. Not so immediately. But of technology if needed. So he's got to go to scoring one. Geelong 167 for 6. Last ball to be bowled by Lasith Malinga, and immediately he gets the spot going, and it's hit pretty well. McCullum does well to go around and restrict the batsman to a single. Tanveer Haider is the new batsman.
Well, Rangpur will like this. They've got Najibullah off strike. Just 3 innings at this level, Tanveer. Now Lasith Malinga will look to try and bowl dot balls, but take a look at this run out. Piece of work. The wicket-keeper obviously fumbled with the ball. I think that Louis Rees just had that slightest doubt and insisted that he goes upstairs. But what was important is that he had the ball in his gloves at the point the bails came off. So the batsman had to be out.
It might have, after it slipped out, might have given the impression to the batter that it was actually out, and he had just pulled down the stumps without the ball in his gloves, but that was not the case, unfortunately for the batsman. Now what does Tanveer do? I think he should be wise enough to give the strike immediately back to Najibullah. Either hit the strike back. Najibullah on 21 of 14, he can hit the balls hard and long and need a few more runs in this last over. He's just got that single that they require, and has got Najibullah on strike now.
Yeah, that's what Chittagong would want. Najibullah is a powerful striker. Again, almost on the Yorker box. Lasith Malinga is brilliant. Now what makes him so special, Shamim, is the point of delivery. He bowls with a very square arm. The release is so important, and it's the key. At the point the ball would land, it's the points he releases the ball, so he's perfected it.
And even in his waning years, he's continued to be accurate. There's evidence of that. That's hit away with some clout. That's what was needed. Mentioned that Najibullah can hit the ball hard, despite that being a decent delivery.
Bit surprised with the line he bowled, because look at the field. He's got everyone inside the ring saving one. So why do you have to bowl there? In fact, a boundary after 17 balls. But I would have thought he would look to go straight, because he's got what, 4 men on the leg side boundary. So why bowl outside the off stump?
Well, we're talking about his accuracy. You put the mockers on him, didn't you? He couldn't be normally so accurate. But there you go. But these happen in the last over. Even a good ball gets to put away like that, just deviating down the leg side. Oh! Combination of Pereira and Malinga, which gets rid of Najibullah.
Well, that's a big wicket. He was looking to go over the boundary. Just a bit of... Not enough in that. Just missing out. Good catch by Pereira on the boundary. I thought he hit it well. In the end, down the throat of the man on the mid-wicket boundary. 173 for 7 in the last over of the Chittagong innings. And Najibullah is the batsman out. Najibullah Zadran, gone by Thisara Pereira of Malinga for 25. Chittagong 173 for 7.
Well, the last 2 innings to come, 173 for 7, not a bad score. And Lasith Malinga today has been, there's the wicket, 184.6%, the strike rate of the batsman. That's when he has gone full. But also that throbbing ball is the wicket he also got in that foolish length. Good length, nothing. Would you believe that? Extraordinary. Oh, almost inside part of the bat. Gets away to the other end as Alamin.
I think this is still a very good score, but this wicket at an important time in the last over, this man can hit the long ball. I thought that he had timed it well, Shamim. I thought it was going over the line.
That was my initial thoughts also, but all credit to just catch there by Tizara Pereira. Last ball of the innings coming up. Tanvir Haider on strike. Lasith Malinga with the ball. Taking his time, making the batsman wait. He's moved round and tried to draw it from outside the off stump. Gone through for the first run and coming back comfortably for the second to finish 20th over. And they've moved on to 176 for the Chittagong Vikings, and that's quite a challenging score, I feel.
I think it's a very good score, Shamim. It has not been chased down. As we said, 168 has been the best that has been chased down. But they've got 8 runs more than that. 176 to 7 to me is a very good score. Unless otherwise, the Dew makes his appearance. Look at this. Ronke was run out for 11. Shumasaka made 30. Ponsil 68 of just 40 balls.